friends, Amanda here with you today, sharing this really fun whimsical card using the new Winnie the Pooh stamp and die set from lalalandcrafts. For this card, you will need the scalloped rectangles die, the large partial balloon. Again, doesn't come with this set, the magnet. I always put mine on there so that I don't lose the pieces. Hold on tight. Get all of those cute Winnie the Poohs. And this right here, this Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, are the ones that we're going to be using. Summer is here, layering stencil. The clouds is what we're going to use. For distress oxides, I'm using broken china, chipped sapphire, and dusty Concord. Along with that, I have some ink blending brushes for my distress oxides, and then my Copi Colors. So for the yellows, we are using E34, YR24, YR23, Y35, and Y26, sorry. There you go. For our reds, we are using, let me get them arranged here for you, R59, R39, R29, and R17. For our pinks, which are going to be Piglet, is R14, R22, R20, and R00. And for our grays, C9, C7, there we go, and C5. I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink for inking my image. And then I just backed it all on this little light lavender purpley cardstock, which measures out to be 5.5 by 4 inches wide, and it is on an A2 card front. That is a top fold card. Let me get this. So, top fold card. And then I also used some gold watercolor paint with a splatter brush. My old rusty splatter brush ready to go. And yeah, that's all you need for this card. So let's get into it. I've die cut out the scalloped rectangles die using just regular white cardstock. It doesn't have to be fancy. We're just going to be ink blending over this with distress oxides. We're using dusty Concord, chipped sapphire, and broken china. And this brush is specifically for distress oxides. You do not want to mix your oxides and your distress inks. They don't coincide very well together when it comes to blending. So I'm making sure I'm wiping off my surface in between each set of colors because I don't want to muddle the colors in between the blues and the purples. And just taking my blending brush and leaving a very white line in between the clouds, it'll give it that clouded look. And for the last color, it's broken china. I've shifted the die from right to left to give it that slanted cloud look so it doesn't look so flat. So if you're following along, be sure to shift your die from left to right and give it a little bit of an angle to give you various depths in your clouds. Perfect. Now on to the splatter brush. And I did use watercolor paint for that. I've die cut out the balloon using Copic friendly paper. I use hammer mill paper. I don't know what everybody else uses, but this works just great for me. The reds that I'm using are R59, R39, R29, and R17 for this balloon. And I've left a white line between the edge of this die cut and the center so that I could come in with a lighter color to give it a rounded look. Dragging that color towards the center, just working that dark color in, and then using the lightest color to go over the entire thing. Just going over those edges, trying to get it blended out pretty good. And on to the balloon string. And the grays that we're using, C9, C7, and C5. Just using that gradient color, darkest to lightest, nothing fancy. And placing on that little shine spot that comes in this kit, I'm adding some extra shine with a white gel pen and just giving it some little stars and dots to make it look like it's really sparkly. Adding a few more to this side, and then we're going to attach the string. And we're just going to place that up towards the very top of our card, so just getting the angle just right, seeing where we want it, and gluing that down. Using colors Y35, YR24, YR23, and Y26 to color up Pooh. And again, I'm just giving him some fun shapes to give him some more dimension and not going all the way to the black line in some of the places. Where his armpit meets or where his shadow is, in comparison to the other parts of his body, I will touch the black line. But everything else, I'm just kind of giving him that rounded look by not going straight to the black line with the colors until we get to Y26. Alright, so I'm going to let you watch me color. I know, I say it every time, but I'm going to let you watch me color, and we will come back when we're going to start assembling this card. It's a super fast, easy card, so I bid you farewell until then. Alright, so you saw me cut a little slit in his paw. That is just so that I can slip the rope in with the balloon string here. And then we're going to glue him on down. For the purple cardstock, it measures 5.5 by 4. And again, all the measurements and links and colors that I've used for this card and all the other cards that I've made are linked in the description box below for your convenience. So if you see something that you want to buy, you can just click the link and it takes you straight to lalalandcrafts. We are going to ink up our sentiment that says up, up, and away, and then glue this card together, and we are finished. Super easy today. A2 top fold card. I like leaving the white line edges. I think it makes it fun and unique. And just gluing it down. I hope you enjoyed today's card tutorial. Do like and subscribe. Make sure you're following, and have yourself a great day. Bye, friends.